So this is police, and if you're listening on the radio, there's some police kind of dancing around. They're in their uniforms, they're dancing. Some of them are waving pride flags. Some of them have got, like, I don't even know what you call those things around the necks. I don't know what you call them.
Garlands.
Oh, no, you mean the garlands, the garlands,
yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're dancing around in their flags and all the rest of it. Is that what the police should be doing?
Absolutely not. I mean, this is actually a political protest. They've got political aims. They want certain laws to be enacted. And the moment people
Who's there?
The people organising pride marches and the NGOs that support it, such as Stonewall, Mermaids and things like this. Stonewall wants conversion therapy to be banned. So that's a political position. So if the police are going to a march where people organising it have a political position, they are siding with a particular political position. They shouldn't be doing that. They should be there to police it, to make sure that nobody is committing an offence or nobody is hitting anyone or assaulting or maybe even dropping litter. But they should certainly not be taking part in the Pride event, in the march at all.
I don't think Pride events are political. They're not political
they are.
protests,
They want certain laws.
The whole point, Pride, is being proud of being gay, lesbian, or the people who are on that march. I mean, do you think the police should not be engaging in community engagement, if you like, in Notting Hill Carnival or something like that?
Well, in Notting Hill Carnival, they should be there, and they should be there to do the job of the police, which is to make sure people are safe, to make sure that no assaults happen.
So they stand there grim-faced and they don't look like they're joining in?
Well, absolutely. They should be on the side, and they should be making sure that the people there are behaving themselves and not breaking the law. And if they're not breaking the law, they should stand back and let the parade happen.
Isn't it much nicer if everybody's just sort of, it went off peacefully, everybody was happy, everybody joined it? The last thing you want is rows and rows of police standing with their arms folded, or
they don't have to be there standing with their arms folded.
Well,
they can be discreet.
Why is that offensive
They can be discreet. Well, look, I'm making the point about the Pride Parade. There are political positions. They want certain laws enacted, and the police should not be getting involved in a parade like that.
For a campaign, it's not like we're marching for this. They're marching to celebrate.
But police should certainly not be wearing rainbows and then perhaps arresting people who don't agree. Maybe there's a counter-protest, for example, to something like that going on, and they would arrest the people who are in counter-protest.
So you don't think the police should be dancing around waving rainbow flags? You're saying it's almost community engagement.
Yeah.
Do you think that police then should be... So that was an event to celebrate sexuality. If there's an event to, say, I don't know, like a BLM march, do you think police should be kneeling in those... I
think it'd be hard to be kneeling if you were on a march, but I know what you mean. But
the protest, do you think that police should be involved?
That's a protest. Pride is not a protest. Pride is a celebration. That's the point.
So is that your line? The police can get involved if it's a celebration, but they can't get involved if it's a protest?
If a protest requires different... processes to get the permissions that you need, the licences to have road closed and things like that. There is a difference between a protest and a march, a celebration.
So you don't think Pride has become political at all?
No, I'm not saying that, Michelle. I mean, Pride has obviously got political roots, because if you think it is 50 years old this year, and you think that it wasn't that long ago that homosexuality was a crime, and you think of people like Alan Turing, who killed himself having been chemically castrated, and you think about the way that people have had to live their lives, in the shadows, if you like. I mean, Dame Kelly Holmes was recently came out as gay and said she'd had to spend her entire life living a lie, but now she felt comfortable as coming out as gay. And I think that's a sign of a tolerant society.